From the beginning, I just genuinely love playing sports, everything about it. Every sport I play, I honestly just love doing it. And as cliche as it is, it's just the love of the game.
Now the give off to Kent. On the run, the bouncer. Kenzie Kent, the junior, with a hat trick.
There's a one-timer shot to score. Nice little backhand sauce feed to Kent.
Growing up with a huge family and my mom and dad both being coaches at the collegiate and high school level, we were always pushed to work hard and do our best, but they weren't very strict on us athletically. It was mostly academically is where they kind of pushed us the hardest. So everything I did athletically growing up was for fun, strictly for fun. And same with my siblings. I mean, we would always just play. We would choose to go outside and do not extra work. I wouldn't even call it extra work. It's just, we wanted to just play outside, yeah. And I mean, that's all the way up to high school. My brother, he plays lacrosse. We'd go play basketball, street hockey. I mean, growing up with a big family was the best thing ever. The academics here were pretty challenging. I think that aspect of Nobles is what got me most ready for college. I felt super prepared as soon as I got on campus at BC in that aspect. That's what I'm most thankful for from here, honestly. Everyone here is pretty elite athletically and academically, and it stepped up my game in lacrosse and hockey to a completely different level I didn't even know I could go to. Work ethic, maturity, everything. Going to BC and playing hockey and lacrosse, I think it sounds hard and it sounds kind of crazy, but I was getting 1 or 2 days off a week there, and that's something I wasn't used to in high school. Part of the reason I chose BC was to be able to play hockey as well as play lacrosse. It was kind of the best of both worlds. Get to live out my dream of becoming a BC hockey player, which was my first dream.
Kent all open, puts a shot on 5-hole, score! It's Kenzie Kent.
Odd man attack for Flanagan, in the middle, rebound chance for Kent.
Kent able to finagle one through the legs. And the Boston College Eagles are Bean Pot champions for the 6th time in program history.
This is the 2nd time I've been back in this rink since I've graduated. I mean, it just brings back crazy memories. I spent 2 hours every day for 4 years here on this ice, so it brings back a lot of memories. During my time at Boston College, I went to 3 Frozen Fours. First year it was in Minnesota, second year it was at UNH, and then the third year it was in Missouri. There was never a game where I didn't have at least 2 or 3 family members there, which I think very lucky to have that support. When I committed to BC, the lacrosse program, I mean, they were kind of on the rise, to be honest, just because they had 2 huge commits. There was a lot of excitement about them. They brought the program up to the top 5 for the first time ever. I think they were number 1 at one point, my freshman year. And then I think junior years when we really picked it up, went to the Final Four that year. And then 2019, went to the National Championship again.
Boston College will begin this double overtime with possession and a chance to win it in sudden victory. She's going. Shot on goal! Boston College will be heading to the National Championship game for a 3rd straight year.
I think the most glaring thing about Sam Dempsey and I going 1, 2, and 3 in the WPLL draft is just that we each brought so much out of each other, I think, so much good out of each other. And I think that goes to show like the selflessness and the chemistry we had on the field. Playing in the WPLL last year was such a great experience, obviously because I was playing with and against some of my idols in the sport of lacrosse. Just women in sport have come such a long way, obviously. And I think the coolest part about women's professional sports is everyone's leaning on each other. And I just think it's great how everyone's so supportive of each other. When you play sports or you do anything at a high level and you have a lot of pressure on you, a lot of people are looking at you constantly to see your next move, and I think as soon as things go south or you get really stressed or whatever it might be, it's really important to just take a step back and realize it is a sport. It is, you're just doing something for fun. Although it might take you to higher places, it is a sport, and everything else is much more important than how you're playing that day, I think.